These are my paternal grandparents, Jean and Vinny.
Don't show her a side that we don't have.
More commonly referred to as Meme and Pepe. They got married in 1953 and in 1954 had their first kid. Then a year later they had another. And then another, and another, and another, and another, and one more. They raised all 7 of these kids in this 3-bedroom house, and from the sob stories that I've heard, they did so with little to no money, though I have yet to see any evidence actually supporting that statement. So,
The long story short,
as Meme would say, Jean and Vinny ended up beating the odds. In my 25 years on Earth, I've observed enough families to realize that it's kind of incredible that all of my aunts, uncles, and my dad are decent, hardworking, good-hearted people. Statistically speaking, my grandparents should have rolled at least a couple gutter balls. Some people only ever have just one kid who can't seem to get their shit together, but my grandparents managed to hit 7 home runs. Don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect and they each have their fair share of issues.
How do you feel that all your children take anxiety medication?
But it's pretty safe to say that Jean and Vinny Petrarca are 7 for 7. The firstborn of these 7 was Gary, aka the Big G.
Wait, his glasses are crooked. Fix your
It's not
glasses.
easy for you, Gary.
There you go.
Poor Gary.
Alex,
Yes.
we all set to go?
Yes.
All right. Johnson Police Department's finest.
Well, Gary is a great kid. Everybody loves Gary.
everybody loves Gary.
He's probably the person most likely to exaggerate or outright lie about family stories for dramatic effect.
One kid does something wrong, Pepe goes and drags him out of bed, starts beating them. Another child is laughing at this child's misfortune. Pepe goes, "You think that's funny?"
Where do you get these stories from?
You're just eldest son, Gary.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but
Every
she
time
can do
you-
bloopers. She can do bloopers.
It's so nice to see you again, my friend. I am Nina's older brother.
Oh, Baron.
He hit you while you were in the bed, says Gary. Oh.
She'll think you're shocked. No. See, that's because I remember that was his retarded birthday. Right?
You don't use that
got the
word
minute of the snow,
anymore.
you know? You can't
Politically
use that word.
correct. God.
Retarded
Cut that
anymore?
word out. You can't use that word. Because you're crazy to go up there to be below 0. Stay home. You're nuts. What's the mile is right.
Then there's Mike, who's Meme's favorite child, although she'll deny it.
Yeah, no favorites.
Not my favorite.
The sun rises and sets on Mikey.
I don't
no
know who
favorites in this
started
world.
that rumor, but that is not so.
What about Uncle Mike?
Uncle Mike, the golden child?
You see where you are?
Of course! She knows!
Jesus Christ!
Of course! Thank you. At least you know which uncle should be at the center.
Uncle Mike's son, he's a great guy, Uncle Mike.
We put the pool cover back on today. Why weren't you there?
Should have called me.
We all need an Uncle Mike in our lives.
Know what they call this? They call it fake news.
Especially the nieces and nephews.
What do you ask?
Jeffrey, do you remember what?
If you ask Uncle Mike, he will say he has the best memory of all of his siblings for details about their childhoods.
Alex, the only guy with a good memory here is me. I know what happened.
It takes a tremendous amount of confidence to be able to say that when 6 other people are telling you that you are remembering something incorrectly.
They're 10 years younger than me, and think about it.
Yeah, is that what your father's bitching about?
Somebody had to be the golden child. I didn't know it was me at the time.
There's Nina, the party animal, the fountain of youth.
Nina's Nina.
Nina. Everyone loves her.
You look hot.
Yeah, look hot, all right.
You can't do a pedicure because if we put my feet in water, the tan will come off. We just got sprayed. Are you filming the whole day?
Nothing bothers
Nothing
me.
bothers her.
Well, Mom's trying to get the seatbelt on. This is us, 25 minutes trying to get seatbelts on.
It is my house. You don't have to give me credit.
No, Johnny.
Give me the tinfoil, please, darling.
No, wait a minute. You don't do that.
Right there.
You don't use that. You dry dishes with this, Nina. You don't wipe a floor, you St. Bennett, for crying out. Look at the floor all dirty. Young and hot.
Yeah, that's right.
Young and hot.
That's like a father.
Pizza. With my Red Bull and vodka. I'll be doing Hot Wheels later on tonight.
She looks like the girl from
I look like I said, I'm surprised.
The one died. What's her name?
I go,
Angela.
I go,
Oh, Big Ange?
Big Ange.
Oh my God, I said, I'm surprised you're not videoing this for Alex. I was crying. This thing hurt so much.
I don't need a man because I can hold my my nieces and my family. That's all I need is right now.
And you'll edit this, but really, Alex, this is going to be used for a video. Oh, really?
There's Greg, aka the professor.
Greg the professor.
Uncle Greg, the professor, has 3 great loves in his life. His family.
Love my family, love my daughter, love my grandkids.
Technology. And the Patriots.
Well, yeah, I like the Patriots. I put up with my siblings that aren't Patriot fans.
At least Greg ain't here, Jay. Jay, at least we ain't talking about the Patriots.
In nearly 60 years of home video footage, there is very little evidence that Uncle Greg actually exists.
Why is it that I have approximately 50 gigabytes worth of footage of your 6 siblings, but I can't seem to come up with 8 seconds worth of video of you?
One shot of him, he's a baby and he's got the bars on his feet. And then the next time we see Uncle Greg in the home movies, he's getting married in the 80s. And then flash forward and there's just the big looming question in the 2000s of Uncle Greg, where are you?
I don't know, maybe nobody takes my picture or my video when I'm there.
Did you know that vampires don't show up in photographs, so maybe you're actually just a vampire?
Well, I see myself in the mirror, so I'm thinking...
There's Eric, aka Utzi Meyer.
I run this place.
Uncle Eric's life story is just full of cautionary tales.
Independent drug rehab and residential treatment center. The Ranch. Nice place. I think I'd like to go. Where is it? Oh! I'd go. I gotta go someplace warm though. Gotta be California, Florida.
Mother, I have a question for you. Is it true that you made Eric walk home from Kmart when he was 7 years old?
He's a master, is what they call a master of all trades.
That's a true story.
He said you're full of baloney.
That's a true story.
You go, that's a true story.
That's a true story. I walked that whole...
You walked all the way home from Kmart.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't sit in the front seat.
You wonder why I'm on 100, not 50 milligrams? Nobody can move my chair and stuff.
Why?
Because it's not good background.
Mom doesn't remember.
Oh, I remember.
She doesn't remember it. Sure.
Where'd you go to college?
The university that's come along in. That was on Washington Street in Coventry, Rhode Island.
Nobody else got to pick their background.
Well, nobody else is me.
But I couldn't sit in a certain spot.
You know why? I know why.
Why?
Because Mike's on the front, I heard.
There's Missy, whose real name is Marissa, but I've never heard anyone actually call her that.
Auntie Missy, she's a real classy lady.
What are you doing? Yeah, the good news is that it's early, nobody's been drinking, so we're all kind of,
You don't think this way?
It's not fair. That's all I'm saying.
She exudes elegance and composure.
As long as your underwear is below your breast line, you're in.
At least
I'm alright. Come on, is this how the Petrarca underwear? It is sweet cream butter from IGA. I think IGA went out of business 20 years ago.
Always looking out for her nieces and nephews, and probably the most equipped to save anybody if they were in mortal peril.
I am the lifeguard on duty today, and I would jump in regardless, even if it was a stranger. Hey, I don't have any makeup on, but I do have on, what kind of mascara is this, Jen? I don't have any makeup on. I'm almost 50 years old. Yeah, but... Oh, no! Stop!
And finally there's Jay, aka Uncle Nummy, whose real name is Jeffrey, but again, not for any good reason.
Hi, Nummy.
Alright, Nelly, what's up?
I'm ready to jump off the building.
Are you beautiful?
Don't be taping this.
What was it like being the youngest of 7 in the Petrarca family?
On Saturdays, when we used to take baths, I had to wait until all my brothers and sisters went. And by the time I got there, there was no soap suds. It was just brown water.
That is not even true, because I came in ahead of Jay, and I can assure you that I would not.
In there.
I can't
they
even
weren't toys either.
look at.
You had a bureau in a closet?
Yeah, all my clothes in the closet.
Oh, get off! Oh my God. He's hardworking too.
And Jay's all working.
Oh yeah.
Me and Jay working sick too. Sick as a dog.
How do you do it?
I don't know how I do it.
How do you do it, Doctor? You sure you do it?
Not easy, Nubby.
I know it. Should have stayed home with me.
Get that right.
How do you think you did overall as parents?
I think we did very well.
The biggest feat, though, I think, is not that my grandparents raised all those great kids, but that all those kids genuinely like each other. They like each other enough to continue to always spend time together. And because of that, my cousins and I have gotten to grow up together, just like our parents did. And now we also continue to make time for each other. And sometimes we even make videos about our family together. Like this one.
My 7 great, lovely children.
You never see him kick. When Santa visits his paisans with Dominic, he'll be. Why? Because the reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. Hey!